I'll be really brief. I just have a couple of quick questions for you. I know it's very early in the campaign and we're still in primary season, preseason elections. Have you given any possible thought to who a vice presidential candidate might be?
The answer is yes, but I will not divulge who I am considering.
Okay.
And the reason is, I don't want the attention to get off my message right now, which is common sense problem solving. That's what distinguishes me from the other candidates.
Yes.
I can tell you the characteristics that I'm looking for. I will be looking for people who are not afraid to challenge the establishment. I will be looking for people who are not afraid to embrace, comprehend, and explain ideas that the people inside the Beltway don't want to consider, right? Because they believe that unless it is politically easy, they don't want to consider it. I was talking in Washington, D.C. with a group of reporters, and I was explaining my 999 economic growth plan. And they said to me, well, Mr. Cain, that all sounds well and good, but you'll never be able to get it done in Washington, D.C. And they said to me, I said, why? They said, you don't know how Washington works. I said, yes, I do. It doesn't work. And the fact that it doesn't work, I don't want to learn how it doesn't work. I want to make it work. Here's the key. The people. The people are the ones who are going to put the pressure on D.C. that's going to force passage of what I am proposing. This is what President Obama doesn't understand, and he didn't understand. He is complaining about the Republicans blocking him and the Democrats and passing what he wants to pass. That's one very simple problem. He wants to pass the wrong stuff. He wants to pass the wrong stuff. He burned the American people with health care. He is basically disappointing the American people with no effective economic plan. He had a spending plan, believing that he could spend this nation to prosperity. Everybody around their kitchen table knew that this wasn't going to work, but they refused to listen to the American people and put effective economic policy in place. And so, yes, there are ways that we can get this turned around. Now, the bad news is, uncertainty is what's hanging over this economy. That's why we are at zero job growth. Businesses aren't going to add people or expand their business with all of this uncertainty. The only certainty that we have, unfortunately, is that this economy is not going to get better as long as Barack Obama is president.
Amen.
Next question, and it's kind of a follow-up to the first. Probably going to be a similar answer, I'm sure, but have you given any thought to cabinet appointments, or will those be on the same basic criteria?
Oh, yes, I have given a lot of thought to cabinet appointments. I can tell you that in the Obama administration, Fox News reported and estimated, and other publications have also done the same thing, said that President Obama's cabinet and appointees had only 7% of the people who had a real job worked in the private sector. 7. As President Herman Cain, 93% of my cabinet will have had experience in the private sector. They will have been leaders. They will have been businessmen. They will have been problem solvers. When you put problem solvers and leaders in those key positions, they'll be able to help me carry out many of the plans that I have for, changing the way the bureaucracy works in Washington, D.C. So that's going to be a big difference. But I have thought a lot about many of those people. And here's the good news. There are literally thousands and thousands of great people out there willing to serve their country. And at a point in their life, like me, willing to step up and serve their country. Because it's not about money. It's about doing something that's going to make it better for the grandkids.
One final question, and this is going to take you for a loop, because no one's ever asked you this, I bet. We're writing a book.
Yeah.
Do you have a recipe you could share with us of something that you like favorite? And I'm not going to ask you to give it to me now, but could you email us a recipe of yours?
You mean it's cookbook?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. I'll be happy to.
Okay. I'll make sure I give you my email address, because that's the last question I have for you.
Yeah, I will be happy to share one of my recipes. The problem is going to be, which one?
Your favorite, whatever that is.
I will send you one of my favorites.
All right, very good. I'll make sure you have my information.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Enjoy
sir.
this. My pleasure. Thank you.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.